Bang bang, we back with another episode. On my podcast today is the man Rell from the Black Seed Brothers. Peace, brother. How you doing?
Peace, bro. What's going on with you?
Man, life is good, man. But looking forward for the opportunity to sit here and interview and talk about what you got going on and everything. So, how was your day so far?
All over, man. Think trying to design it just so I can have days off.
Okay. So
Trying to
so
run.
so,
I'm so
so is
used to
it
no off. It's crazy.
it's a 24-hour operation for you?
24 operation. I went and got an RV. I'm in my RV now.
Yeah, that's what
I,
I thought. I was wondering, like, yo, was he in an RV?
yeah, I'm in an RV. I was driving. I had to pull over. I had to go bust a move. I'm like, then y'all told me 8:30, so I'm thinking, oh, I catch the. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in now. Got to move around. So
Okay. I'm gonna pause it right here real quick. Somebody got like a TV or something playing in the background. I can pick
Oh
it up.
shit, my bad.
All right, so yeah, so we back. We had to get some technical work done and everything. So you where you located at? Where you doing your farming at?
oh, I'm in New York right now, but we
Yes,
doing
sir.
farm in Maryland, and we about to do some farming in Georgia. And
Oh,
we
so y'all
working with
gonna is that gonna be the big move moving down to Georgia?
we the whole East Coast.
The whole
Going
East
down
Coast. Okay. Okay, so what got you into the farming business? Let's take me back to that. What got you into it?
to the farming business.
Well, or growing
Oh, I got into the watermelon game.
water. Okay.
Yeah, my man, I had a spot on my block. We was just hustling. And my man pulled up. He came home from jail, and he was like, "Yo, I got a hustle for you." 'Cause damn, what date is this? This 2023.
23.
All right, so it's about 10 years. All right, so yeah. So we had a spot back then that we was chilling, and then you know what I'm saying we was running every back and forth. So I had a slushy machine one time inside the Arab store. My man, like, yo, bring the slushy machine over here. We're gonna make some drinks. And I'm gonna show you this watermelon game. My man
Okay.
light. And then I sat down, seen it. I'm like, oh, this flip is crazy. And I was like, all right. And then I started seeing, learning the culture and seeing the people that like it and things of that nature. That was 10 years ago. And at that time frame, I wasn't even making no money. I wasn't doing nothing. I just liked it. I loved watermelon.
Okay.
So I just learned it. And then I started opening up different locations around Harlem. And then I started learning the history behind it. And then I just learned so much of our history from the people, from the streets. And then I'm like, oh, I was meant to do this. And then I wound up tracing it back to the Maryland, the Underground Railroad. And we
Mhm.
started coming out there with the aunties. And it was like, oh, then it's like it just more. It's so vast and it can do so much for our people and so tied to our culture that I was like, oh, I've been hustling on the wrong side of the fence. So then
Yeah.
now use my hustle to just energize farm equipment.
Yeah.
start Started getting the whole aspect of just bringing like the fruits, vegetables, things to the neighborhood. Just change it up. You know what I'm saying, switch the whole game up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because growing up, they used to say that watermelons were like an aphrodisiac. You know what I mean?
Oh, facts. It definitely
Yeah, because of the
is.
way that you have to eat it, you have to put your face in it and everything like that if you
Oh,
really want to.
that's different. That's how. I don't know about your face and it being an aphrodisiac.
He always gonna
Eat
take
it.
it somewhere
Do that.
like that.
Nah, but seriously, they did say that watermelon was an
Yeah,
aphrodisiac.
right.
One of.
The rind is excellent for that.
Okay.
So the rind, you eat the rind, we juice the rind, put it in a drink, and then that's all you need.
Okay.
Electrolyte, then electricity. So it
Hmm.
got electrolytes in it. That's what your brain run off of,
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
electric. So yeah, I
So
looked
what
at
did you
me.
do when you was in Harlem and everything doing it? Was you doing it like on a roof or was you doing it like on a fire escape? Like how did you set it up?
A fire escape. Nah, I was on my block. I was on the
Okay.
corner.
Okay.
I was on the corner. I wish I was there, but I called y'all our difference. But yeah, I be on my corner. I'm on my block. Saying so we outside, like
So you was
outside.
going I'm talking about like growing the seeds and everything. Like where were you doing it? Where was you doing it?
Oh, down at the farm.
Okay.
We,
Like when
oh
you
yeah.
first started.
No, when I first started, I was just going and dealing with people that had watermelons, and I go buy them off of people and
Right.
go down south and get them and things of that nature, bring them back. And then I was just responsible for getting from point A to point B. As I continued to get into it, then I started learning about how to grow them and things of that nature. So it came with development of just my career. Like my career as a watermelon guy, it's just like I learned how to grow. I deal with them so much that just like I inherited the whole farming aspect of it. So it's like this the watermelon game just gets you in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you got to go pick them yourself and things of that nature. So you start, my aunties be teaching us everything on how to do that. You see? So they teach us that. We sit there. I'm a student when it comes to that. My thing is that I'm just gonna get it to the neighborhoods that need it. That's my
Right.
specialty. And
Right.
so that's what Black Seed Brothers are. Black Seed Brothers move into neighborhoods that's needed, and we give them what's needed. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, there are quite a few neighborhoods that need it, bro, because we have so many food deserts in every black neighborhood around America. Definitely.
there's a lot of Black Seed Brothers. So we gonna put
Yeah.
it together. That's what we mobilizing. That's what we basically doing. We mobilizing the guys and put them together, especially the ones that have influence in their neighborhood for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have something to give you that you could do something for the right reasons. And then
Facts.
we don't have to have no arguments or disputes about that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's about growth and development, economic development.
Yep.
No reason to do all the other shit that people are, you know what I'm saying, glorifying nowadays. So we gonna show, like, all right, well, the dudes that's talking like that and glorifying it, I'm gonna show you some dudes that really do that and then change their narrative, and but they really about that life,
Yeah.
and they got some money. See, you don't hear about the dudes because they don't have no money. They not seen, they not heard, they not fly or social awkward, whatever the case may be. Put some money in their pocket and watch. You know what I'm saying? So same people that you glorifying with this fake rap that's going on. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how did you flip it? So what was your next, I should say, what was your next vegetable or fruit that you that you moved to once you mastered the watermelon?
Man, we got a whole fruit stand. So it's like we sell everything. We got cantaloupes. We was on cantaloupes on the farm, honeydews. What they doing right now? We got elderberry growing out the ground. But the next fruit that I actually like, that I gravitate to, sugar cane. I like sugar cane.
Mm,
What else? What else? What else? What else? I would say lemon ginger. I'll be in ginger right now.
okay.
Hmm? Oh, lemon ginger shots,
Okay. Mangoes,
mango, everything.
everything. Y'all got everything out there.
Cause we got food trucks, so I go all in the food truck. We got a fruit stand outside, and then we just juice and make smoothies, whatever's outside too. So it's like one conglomerate of businesses run at one time. Cause now we got fruits, we got watermelons, we got watermelon juice, we got fruit bowls, we got grapes, we got name it, we got it. You know,
Okay.
so we got watermelons everywhere. Look, we got watermelons everywhere. We got watermelons everywhere. We got watermelon
Oh
everywhere.
wow.
Oh wow, y'all really racking
Oh
up.
yeah, y'all got some
That's a
watermelon.
Dr. RV.
You know what's crazy? So like in the really what the early 1900s, like black people was making a lot of money off of watermelons, and a lot of the stereotype of oh black people love watermelons and blah 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 and making it a negative thing was to get them off of making all this money from the watermelon. So it's um really dope that that's what kind of pulled you in, Rell, to like look at agriculture as a whole. Like that's the introduction, because that's was something that was lucrative for black people for a long time before we started moving away from agricultural things due to moving from the south and other factors.
Won't trick me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shit, I remember growing up in Chicago, they used to have the watermelon trucks on the south side and on the east side, west side of Chicago. You could just pull up, grab 4, 5 of them, pay for them, and peel out.
You
You
know,
know what
so
I
quick
mean?
about though, you know, some of my crew that's coming out the street. I was like, everybody don't smoke crack. Everybody don't drink liquor. Everybody don't smoke cigarettes. Everybody don't do a lot of things. Everybody eat.
Yep. And everybody can't sell crack. Like everybody can't be out there doing
But them days is kind of watered down.
it. And everybody ain't gonna make no money off of it either. And especially now.
Crackheads is mad. Niggas ain't even got no good work.
That shit's dead.
Like this is like hustle was dead. Like everybody, for one, everybody wants to do it. I'm from an era where you couldn't even do that. Like it was nowhere in hell you have all these people on the block with different work. Like what? Like where they do that at? Like it was a law. You had to be with a crew, or that was you wasn't outside.
Yep.
Like now everybody's outside.
Everybody outside.
Man, just to tell it. And then if you get on some Debo shit, they're gonna tell on you. Over. It's over. As soon as you come outside, it's over. They telling on you, brother. You out of there. And then
Yeah.
they gonna come outside, try to get their little packs, their little pack off. You are out of there. You gonna be right in the hoos cap. I ain't with all that.
Yeah, it was a law here, like this, and discipline for guys who wanted to hustle. There was rules to everything. You couldn't really just be out here. You had to be picked. You know what I mean? And you had to be accepted to do something like that. So there was
Or you
just
have to come outside and prove you have to be outside.
yeah, yeah,
Prove it. Make
yeah,
it like you don't just come outside. Oh, I got this.
yeah. That ain't how it worked. You was a cop.
Jay Reed. That's a fact.
Yeah,
How that
definitely,
go. So with
definitely.
all different elements, that's why, because I just got acquitted on the 29th. They try to put my lights out. So at the end of the day, like I know what that game is like. Like I done been to trial 3 times.
Mm.
So I already know what that game like. I done been to jails on Rikers Island 3.5 years. Like I already know what all that's about. I did 10 years altogether, back and forth to jail. Like, I considered the troublemaker.
Mm.
So I understand what's going on. And that's why when I found this agriculture, oh, farming is my life. That's it.
I'm out the
I'm a
way.
farmer, like Thanos. I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna retire a farmer.
Right.
That's it. Get away from all this shit. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Oh, but
So you
yeah, that's
said growing up, you said you 10 years whole,
not back and forth.
back and
I,
forth.
yeah, I came home from Sing Sing at 19,
Mm.
18, 19. I was in and out. I've been in the prison system.
What was the first charge you got back for?
Assault.
Okay.
So on the second. So
So you whooped the motherfucker. Was it with a pistol?
I got,
Shit happens. Shit happens.
yeah, like
Shit happens.
there's somebody got thrown under a bus, and now all of a sudden I did it and all that. That's crazy. Like,
That was like such a great New York answer to that question, and I love it. That was like perfect.
I was just standing there,
yeah, and then
and I
my
ain't
name
talking about I pushed them. You know what I'm saying?
my name get brought up, and there's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't go. So it's like, I held it, all right, whatever. I was already the bag, minutes kids and throwing stuff, whatever. Whatever part you say I played, whatever. I cop up to it.
So as a man who understands his role in that, and to now be on the other side of the law, how much do you use your influence to talk to the young brothers and sisters about changing the way they see everything?
Yeah, I wish I could go to the block right now.
Mm.
I'm on it, yo. Ever since we've been gone, I'm always on my little niggas all the time. They know. Cause Rell said, I've been running my block 20 years. I've running my block my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So now I just running on the other side. So now I know how to relate and talk to them. Because I was the trouble youth. So now if I was the trouble youth, I know exactly what they said. And they on it at 14.
Yeah, that's a fact.
One of my little homie, he was like, yo, basically he mad because somebody else is getting robbed, and now since that person is getting booked, they don't want to let him book them. So he's like, fuck out, I'm gonna keep booking. I'm gonna book you. Like, it's just crazy how they be thinking. Like, you mad because he won't let you book him for as much as that the other nigga booked him for. Like, he booked you for $50, nigga. I'm gonna book you for 100. Like, it's just like, it's just crazy. And I was like, yo, you gotta channel that energy. So a lot of this thing that happened with this whole lockdown thing, or not lockdown, they trying to do this with this little politician thing that we got going on. It's more of a situation where it's like I was feeding them, they was getting money, so now they don't know what to do. So now they put smoke and weed around them, and now they broke, high, and hungry, and now it's the aggression because they can't channel that. They 14, then people looking at them like they adults, like,
Yeah.
oh, he know better. How fuck he gonna know better if you ain't never teach him?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody told him. So you want the baby to come out and take care of the world. So that's what we looking at. So I'm like, y'all sellouts, and y'all just finding reasons y'all don't know how to deal with them. So y'all just say, fuck them, y'all throw them in jail, things of that nature. But that kid lost and hurt and pain.
Yep. And they want to be led.
Yeah.
They want to be led.
It was crazy because he like, yo, one of the OGs was like, yo, I know your uncle. He said, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Fuck that nigga. So I just got my gun. So what? Tell that nigga I said I gotta come outside. Fuck that. I kill that nigga. Like, care about your uncle. Like, you can't even use no leverage. Kids though, if you're not really tapped into them, they more emotionally intelligent than we think they are. So if you're not tapped into them, you think you're gonna put something in their face to make them. Oh, if you think you're gonna feed them weed, oh, I'm gonna give you some weed. They gonna take that weed as a sense of weakness, and they gonna come back. If you ever stop giving them weed, they gonna rob your ass. They gonna book you. They gonna do something because now you gave them weed. So I give them knowledge and ways of how to get money and how to do things like that. So now we on a different wavelength. I'm not gonna give you no goddamn weed. I'm not feeding you no weed. I'm gonna show you how to control yourself and not how the weed control you. So it's a whole different perspective that they have to understand. And once they understand that they have a duty, the kids have a duty, they snap to attention. Like, all right, I see what you're saying. I bet. I gotta don't lose that energy. Keep that same energy, but you gotta channel it. You know what I'm saying? You channel it in the wrong way. You beefing with niggas for crumbs. Like, you're not really getting no money. But if you preserve that energy and channel it, you could be a monster. So that's what we teaching them. Like, all right, we're gonna teach you how to be a monster.
And the best part, Rell, is that you from the neighborhood, so you definitely understand what they're going through and the things that they're dealing with. So it's easier for them to relate. Not always easy, but it's easier for those who do get it. Who can pick up on it. They do relate to it, and they understand that he's trying to do something to help me out because he's been here before, and this is a chance for me to learn from a guy who has been able to turn his life around and change his vibration and his frequency and elevate it. So.
Yeah.
Were you looked at as a sucker for a while though when you started doing the fruits and veggies and everything?
Now, sucker, nah, I never been.
Okay.
Like,
I don't play with nobody at all. We don't even play like that. Nowhere. Nigga can't even cope. I don't even got no niggas like, yo, what's up, my bitch ass nigga?
No, we don't. No, we ain't saying that. I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers is like, yo, he a goofy for doing that.
Yeah, so it's real street guys that's doing this. So
right.
At first, when I first started, they basically looked at me like the Mexican on the side of the road. Like, I was losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I was losing my mind. Like, oh yeah, he tapped out. As far as like being tapped out, people thought I was tapped out because I was selling fruit. And so now the street dudes that know me for shaking and moving, hey, now Rell on some whole other, like, as far as that goes, the homies that's used to me shaking out and like, yo, yeah, shaking and moving. Now I'm doing fruit now. They like, fuck out. So they thought we had drugs inside of the
watermelons.
It was crazy. And I was so happy. I was so happy that they thought that. I'm like, yes, I'm wasting so much federally time. If they're watching me, they gonna watch these watermelons move. And ain't
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be entertaining. Whoever watching me got paid vacation. You know what I'm saying?
They practicing.
They practicing because I ain't
practicing.
got this. And if they in it, that ain't mine. word of mother. So that's how we really looked at it. So, but everybody looked at me like I was like losing my sense of getting money.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
How to do it.
when I started working with kids and doing youth programs, they thought that was my next hustle.
Mm.
They thought I was taking the non-for-profits and I was flipping that into, getting bread and getting houses and shit like that. And that really wasn't it. Like I was really about helping the kids out.
Right. I was telling people, I'm like, yo, it's not about the money, it's about your position. So we ain't chasing the money, we chasing the position. Black man has to have certain position out here for our kids. You know what I'm saying? We not looked at it strong. The women don't look at us as strong. You know what I'm saying? They look at us like we already behind the 8 ball. You know what I'm saying? And then we can't get it right. We kill each other.
Yeah.
So to pick a certain position as a man at some point in time ain't got nothing to do with no money. Now, once you take that position, the money come to you.
Mm.
You ain't got to worry about no money once you
Yeah.
take your position. But people don't understand that, so it's a money thing and things of that nature. Like I'm not no nonprofit. I'm for
Right.
profit, and
Right.
I buy for my money. We a social impact bond, so we put up the money and look for it later. So it's like that's how I look. Like this is not no. For us, we don't value the money. Anybody that's around us is going to touch some money. That's why we like, yo, we going to talk because we know the economic value that we bring. Where everybody can touch some money.
Yeah. Man, you got a product that everybody want. Like you said, everybody got to eat.
Everybody gotta eat. And what you gonna eat nowadays? This shit nasty out
This
here. This
shit
shit,
terrible.
Mm.
it's
Well,
crazy.
everything is shifting to more healthier food anyway. So you pivoted into the perfect space anyway, because all cultures are finally starting to see that too, including ours, which was for the slowest, long for the longest, we were so stuck on the fried food and la. But now it's a lot of us is on the healthy shit, like heavy.
It was crazy. We was outside when everybody see I'm a little traumatized and I gotta disconnect crazy because in the pandemic, I was out in the pandemic, right?
Mm.
So in front of Harlem Hospital, and that was ground zero with everybody dying like dropping like flies. Like it was crazy. They
Mm-hmm.
had like everybody's ordering ginger shots. 13th floor send 40 ginger shots. So now it's kind of traumatizing for me because I was outside the whole time. So when everybody got quarantined, I was outside. So I'm used to being outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I leave and come back with a mask on. And like, don't. And it's like, oh, they just divided everybody quick as hell. Like that thing just divided. Because communication is 85%, you know what I'm saying, body language and what you see in the so you cover somebody's face and shades, you don't know who you talk to.
Mm-mm.
And oh man, them days was crazy. You got stick up kid, everybody outside now.
Everybody had a mask.
Everybody had a gun.
Yeah.
Mm.
That
Mm.
too.
Gun with a mask. And they saying, oh
That's
yeah, you put your
wild.
this. Man, listen, man. And we was outside 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? 4 hours in the pandemic. And you learn so much in that little time span.
Did
And
it
it's like,
slow your business down majorly?
no, because we never stopped.
Okay.
So we never stopped. Actually, now with the health thing, everybody like, oh shit. We already, you know what I'm saying? Health station, we been doing like 6, 7 years already. In watermelon, we been doing 10.
Mm.
So we was already seeing that we was under health conditions way before the pandemic hit. That's why we named it health station. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
When the pandemic hit and we was ground zero, we
You was
took our
already online waiting.
we took our rightful position. And then we just already had 2 food trucks and I was like, yo, started
That's
whipping it.
up.
And then we just, I'm saying, took it from there. And after that, it was like, all right, we got watermelon. Then it was like, oh, and they got watermelons. They got superfood. Now that became, now it's like, we've been telling y'all this. We've been telling y'all it was black seed watermelons for years. We've been saying that. Nobody
Right.
like, oh, nobody been saying nothing. Now the pandemic hit. Now black seed watermelons is now. I respect the people that was looking for it and couldn't find it. But now you got people that, oh yeah, I gotta get man, who was doing seedless, but I respect the fact that you eating it right now. But we was telling you this, and then now you see it on Instagram. Now, you've been walking past me every day, not buying a watermelon. As soon as you see on Instagram, you want to buy a watermelon. So our black people, it go by the culture, it go by Instagram, whatever's the trending topic. So we gotta make health a trending topic. That's what that says to me. You gotta make health a trending topic, something what people could vibe to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we critiqued our company to make a vibe. When you come to our spot, it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a vibe to eat good. It's a vibe to
Mm.
feel the music. We painted the walls so the light, the colors could give you the vibe when the sun hit it. You know what I'm saying? So because the colors play a role in your brain. So we did our studies, and then when we outside, we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the block, macking. Everybody pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been to the West Coast yet?
Nah, I'm trying to go on tour. That's why I got the RV.
Okay. Cause like, man, you guys need to try to like align with Larry June somehow.
Mm.
That would be so perfect because he literally everything he talk about is healthy, organic, juicing, all of the stuff that y'all already been on for years anyway. Like that would be such great exposure for y'all. And he would probably be down because he's like aligned with what y'all doing. You just gotta be exposed to it. So yeah, that might be something I'm gonna have to try to
I'm
s-
there.
shoot y'all profile to him and other people I know that actually got. I'm in LA, so you know it's like you three people away from such and such always. So I know somebody girlfriend or something I can. No, seriously, it
Yo, my man
always
be
be
on.
like that out here.
Yo, he be on it. My man be on it. That's
Just
good.
saying. I'm just saying, cause like it sound like I grew up in a household where health is like the main thing. My mom always was buying supplements. Like I'm super into like going to the health food store, drinking teas for illnesses, like all that stuff. And food is a huge part of the whole equation of, being healthy because the hospitals, they just want us to be sick. So they will prescription drugs. Like they don't even teach nutrition in medical school barely, and that's what actually keep people from getting sick because they don't want us to not get sick. They don't make no money.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
And that's
and
what
it's important, especially now. Like, even though they're on this whole health kick, a lot of the food that they're putting in the stores is you can just tell when you're looking at least what I can tell when I'm looking at it. A lot of this shit is becoming more synthetic, and of course it's GMO and everything, and it's a lot of shit wrong with it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, when I saw black seed, I'm like, yo, let me go check this out because if anything is real, it got a black seed in it. So
Mm-hmm.
I was
I be
like,
I be
go ahead.
I said I be chewing them like they Skittles. I be chewing them up. Yeah, that's where all the nutrients is at in the
Mm-hmm.
seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Seeds and around. I chew it up. I just be and then that's what I'm saying. The luxury of selling fruit on the block is crazy. You on the block, you chilling, you magging, you talking to people, but you're selling fruit. So you can eat an apple, you can eat an orange. It's like it's just harmony like a monk. Like,
Yeah, and motherfuckers just walking up, they just buying it off for you. Yo,
yeah, because
let me get a ginger shot.
because if you selling crack, you got cop and go. Like you can sit here and eat a
Mm-hmm.
watermelon with me. I could chop
Yep.
it up with you.
Yep.
You
And
eat my
politic with me all day.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not no crack with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so it's like it was
He said, I ain't gonna
it's just
smoke crack with you, man.
yeah, because
Well,
that's
that's
the thing.
breaking Scarface first, what, fifth rule? I never forget
He
how
broke a lot of
fast
them
rock.
rules, though.
Well, we
Yeah, but
know
it's
he
the
put his face in
disconnection.
the game.
It's the disconnection because how many drug dealers know the old ladies in the town in their
Nah.
town?
I
You know what I'm saying?
remember motherfuckers was selling, like it became a disrespectful thing. Like no one cared for no one. It was just about making a sale. So
Mm-hmm.
what you doing is so dope in itself because people get to walk up politic with you. Hey, let me get a such and such a shake or smoothie, and they can get to sit there and talk to you about what you're doing and tell you how dope what you're doing is dope and how it's effective for the community. You know what I mean? And they get to sit there and talk with you and they get to see you as a person that's serving the community the right way.
Because you know what they get to see? They get to see them kids, and the kids get to see them.
Mm,
See, the only thing that I'm bringing is the stage, right? Bringing the stage for the youth to interact with the world, right? And to learn it's the other side of the counter. So now if you go in the neighborhood, somebody that's on the other side of the counter that don't look like you. So now they bring their kids in there at an early age and then they learn how to get the money. We're conditioned to give the money. Now what we're doing is with our kids, we're reversing it. We letting them collect the money. Y'all collect the money. Y'all do the count. Y'all get everything together. Now that's getting them customer service. So now they got a lot of these kids be so high that they just walk to people, they smoke, they come outside, they go with their crew, they smoke with their crew, then they go back in the house. They smoke their crew, go back in the house. They don't meet nobody else. So
Because
then
that's a they all day thing. That's a all day thing.
that's out. So now when you approach them, it's like, what? Now not talk to you. So now we try to bridge that gap where it's like, all right, let them get used to talking to people and being social and expressing who they are. So that's the real connection right there is the kids. Like me, I'm just the hustler that developed the business and put it there. But the kids interacting with the world and the world coming to them like, oh, all right, and them learning how to deal with different situations and stuff like that where they can't have their emotions or they can't even be high. You can't be high in this situation. You got to be on point. So I think that right there is golden right there. There's nothing that's going to top that right there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that I did or whatever, that right there, it gives them a sense of pride. You know what I'm saying? So they like to do it. You know what I'm saying? They like, I had a dude that knock off pharmacies. My little young boys is with it. They like, oh, knocking pharmacies off. Like, come here, give me all the oxys. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that little boys got bodies already. You know what I'm saying? They on Fed. They going to the Fed parole. They coming with Fed monitors. They sending them to me with the monitors on them. Like, I'm on Fed. One time they sent the kid with the monitor and he throwing my watermelons. I'm like, yo, homie, why are you throwing the watermelon? Yo, you ain't gonna talk. Yo, go in the alley. Go in the alley. Yo, I ain't even playing with you. So long story short, you want to believe it? I went to the homies. I'm like, yo, they like, yo, yeah, he about to go to jail for 8 years. I said, so got me trying to get him to throw watermelons. Like, you think that nigga about no watermelon? I would have sat him somewhere and let him holler at the chicks coming to the truck. Like, he about to go in. Like, don't let me know who I'm dealing with. So that's one thing I've been going through with the city. Like, don't be just putting a serial killer around me or a serial robber, not telling me the status that he is. So, but other than that, so I love with the kids, you know, I can relate to them. Like, I ain't mad at them. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a different element.
Do you have courses for the kids so they learn how to grow?
Yeah, hell, but man, I be sending them to the farm.
Okay.
Man, they be all
But
over.
I'm asking because what you're doing is dope.
Yeah,
When I came across, I'm like, yo, this is some of the most dopest shit in the world. Like motherfuckers is trying to feed and help the community grow.
man, listen, we trying to take over the world on the low.
Brother,
On the
that's
low
awesome.
though, the whole city is mine. I'm trying
The
to
whole
flood
city,
the
yo,
whole city with dimes.
for real though, like, cause it has to have some kind of energy towards it. So we want to move in and take the rightful spot in the neighborhood so we can put our culture back together.
Yes, sir.
So that's our main goal is to make sure our people have something they can hold on to and say, yo, this is us. You know what I'm
And
saying?
nutrition is a better step to doing it, right? Because when you healthy and you focus and you discipline, you can do what
And
you
why
need to do.
discipline? Who would now that's the question. Who don't want us disciplined? Who don't want us healthy? That's who we got an issue with. You know what I'm saying?
Bang
Like,
bang.
who don't want you in? Like now it's like and even there's no sense of sugarcoating the question. Like, if you don't want us healthy, it's obvious. And if we trying to fix ourselves, then fuck it. It's obvious too. If you gonna do it, you gonna do it anyway. So it's like at one point in time, what you gonna stand for?
Now the killer part is like the whole like not wanting us healthy. It's not even as much a race thing because it's more of a class thing because the difference in choices is only in what people will complain about, right? So white people have different choices, but as a whole, what's on TV? What's the commercials? Everything fatty foods, everything. So they want all of us unhealthy and all fucked up. They're just gonna complain. They're gonna make sure it's in the neighborhood, but at the same time, how many fat people you see in their neighborhoods the same way ours are. They just have options. But if you getting brainwashed all day by the media saying to go get a Big Mac or go to Chick-fil-A or go do this, regardless of what your choices are, you gonna go do that unless you have, actual intelligence and a stronger will and have more knowledge.
But the neighborhood was designed like that. You got liquor stores.
Oh, ours is
All the
more
stores,
intentional, absolutely, for sure. I'm
like
not
all the
saying that
stores
it's
don't
not.
have nothing healthy in it.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
So I grew up off the chicken spot. Like that's where I grew up at. That was my restaurant. That was my
Hmm.
house kitchen. The chicken
Hmm.
on the corner, cheeseburgers, French fries, pizza. Like it was Chinese food. Like it was nothing nutritious. That wasn't even an option growing up. Like we grew up in hell. Like I be telling
Hmm.
you, like, we the demons that we never even been in hell. Fuck the devil. At least he's seen heaven. We ain't never been in heaven. All we know is hell. So it's like that's really our stance. Like we ain't got nothing to lose by trying to do something healthy and live our life because other than that, it's just like nigga, y'all want us to. I've been showed us already that y'all don't give a fuck about us. So I'm
Facts.
cool with. I'm cool with it. You don't got. I don't want nothing. I don't want wealth. I don't want nothing. I just do it myself. I know how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you know how to
We'll
hustle,
do it. We'll put it together. We'll do it, and we'll get it out here. And we
listen,
ain't asking for no favors. We'll do it ourselves.
I'll polish rocks. I'll polish rocks. I'll give you the best rock in the world.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Oh,
Well, even to speak to what you said earlier about like the options that are in the neighborhood, a lot of times it's just not healthy, all of that stuff. As Black people, we already see how we can operate when we are eating the best and healthy and all of that. We see how our African brothers and sisters are looking over there when they are operating in their optimal state. We unstoppable, so they gotta keep us weak by eating bad food, drinking liquor, doing drugs. Like that's why they dropped fucking crack on us in the 80s, right when all the years right after the civil rights movement where we was gonna make some changes and turn some stuff around, actually having some, skin in the game with some of the advancements from that. They dropped the drugs in the neighborhood to throw all that shit off. They had to make sure of that because they was all these niggas about to actually get themselves together. Eh.
Yeah, they
And
was
that
like
was
Nick.
just
It was like
one.
fuck they shit up. Fuck they shit up. Fuck it up.
I mean, that was just one aspect to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
messing
fucked
up
up
the
hip
Black
hop.
big
Panthers, all of
yo,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
hip hop. Oh my God. Hip hop has been just perverted into some bullshit. You gotta dig in the crates to hear something of substance, and they don't put none of that shit in the forefront.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's small little movements and pockets where they'll let us, you know what I'm saying, hit some neo soul and shit like that. But for the most part, they hit us with the nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Dope and guns and
That's,
bitches showing their ass.
that's why you guys start going back to the things that they already played us on and
Mm-hmm.
restate, right? So now it's the evolution. It has to be evolution. We have to go through some form of evolution. Like they used to play, they used to Sambo. Oh, don't eat watermelons. Now look, now we going back. Y'all ain't tricking us on that one. Oh, you want some coke? Nah, we ain't tricking on that. Now once you tried everything, niggas is already immune to it. See, that's the
Mhm.
whole thing. We like roaches. Like now we immune to it.
Yeah, that
Now
shit ain't work. You know, we survived that. Y'all thought it was gonna kill us all. Now we like, all right, cool. Now we know what to do now. Thank you.
we gonna die one day anyway.
Yeah.
And the way y'all bombing Israel and shit from the sky, my whole thing is this, right? I believe in a higher power. If the higher power don't stop the bomb from hitting us, then fuck it. Ain't nothing I can do anyway. Right? If y'all gonna play like that, right? So now I was watching Jaws today. I said, yo, damn. I was like, get him, Jaws, get him. She's like, why you rooting for the shark? I said, cuz that's the slaves that fell off the ship. They came back as a shark and they eat niggas now.
This motherfucker crazy, man.
I've never heard that theory,
I like
and
that
I,
though.
I I
Yeah,
like it. I'm not
yeah.
mad
I
at
was
it.
going, oh, like, cause he was real. I was watching Jaws Revenge. I'm like, it was like going crazy. Like he's had a vendetta against this lady. He eating the boat.
That's
I'm
and that's
like,
the thing when he said that he thought I was like, yo, he was
"Oh."
eating through the wooden boats and shit.
And he kept eating. Like, yo, like, he's not eating nobody, but he's like, he gonna destroy everything. I'm like, he's pissed. He's a slave. Like, slaves, the one of the rebellious ones that came back.
And left one or two motherfuckers in a boat to get rescued.
Yeah, I feel like if the higher power, if you die standing up for something, then you come back as something that's ferocious. Some people gonna come back as a roach. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you come back, it's over. So it's like, because if you don't want to stand for nothing, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna put you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put your energy where it need to be. I just
Yeah.
feel like you got that energy. Like Nip came back as an eagle. He's somewhere as a flying eagle somewhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
He might
that's
be
that.
like a jaguar or some shit like that.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Your spirit might go somewhere else. Everything is
Yeah.
born every second. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's just good energy. So some people come back as roaches, flies, fleas, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna become crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you guys do to your spirit. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
You gotta make sure you vibrate at the highest frequency possible and do the best that you can while you out here. And again, to go back on what you said, it's money is good. Like we all need money to survive, but money isn't everything. And a lot of people don't understand. It don't matter how much money you get. If you was a lame before you had the bread, you're gonna be a lame when you get it. Like it ain't gonna change nothing.
You just a rich lane.
Yeah. Yeah. If you was a sucker before you had the cash, you just a sucker once you get it. Like
That's
Oh,
it.
we
okay.
see that. We see that.
That's
Mhm.
a fact. And the craziest thing is that's why you, nowadays you looking at it like people not even used to money. And that's what the youth is. We want to get them used to touching money, seeing money, so they're not impressed by little stupid shit. You could say something and they used to being around money on a positive scale, so they know you lying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what we really want to start looking at. Like the money doesn't mean anything. It's the relationships, the position, the culture, the people. Like the right idea get you $1 million.
That's
You know what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
So
And
it's not like,
and they learning the value of a dollar too though, real, because you showing it to them.
yeah, hell yeah, $1 a motherfucker.
Yeah, they learning that shit. Like, yo, I'm about to go over here and make $1 with real quick. So when they get up, they already motivated. They're like, big bro got us. Like, we get to learn how to make some money, and we get to learn how to grow our own food.
I teach them how to hustle, and then I teach them the business, and then teach them the growing. So I'm teaching the whole swap. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that got their license, I give them a job and license because we in 3 industries. We in production, the
Mm-hmm.
land, we're in the trucking industry, and we in the food truck industry. Then we in the watermelon business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we in 4 different industries. So I just walk them through each one.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Man, you
saying?
got
So
dope. That's a dope setup, real.
yeah, so we just, you know what I'm saying? Something that came, we developed. Something that I had to develop. I walked through it first and then say, you know what? How can I critique it where somebody else could walk through behind me?
Yeah.
That's what's been
Did it
happening.
take you a while to get your first piece of land? Did you run into any trouble doing that?
Nah, not really. I ain't really have no issues with that. It was like open arms, really. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It ain't really been like they love what I was doing. So it's like it fits. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Black Sea brother, so they love us. They love Black Sea brothers.
Okay.
You know
What was your biggest your first piece of land? Was it an acre, half an acre?
No, right now we got six. My aunt gave us 60 acres right now. I'm working
Oh,
with my aunt. They got 100 acres of land.
oh, y'all good then, bro.
Yeah, so we got 60 acres. She just gave us responsibility over. So what I'm doing right now, I'm actually training on how to operate big pieces of land
Mm-hmm.
and cultivate them. So that's what I'm learning right now. So I'm getting that together. So I got a lot that I gotta figure out on my end, but we took care of the hustle part. Now we farming. So now I'm about to drive my ass down this RV right to the land and figure out how to do everything.
How
And I'm
long you had
motivated.
the RV? You just got the RV?
Yeah, we just bought it for the land. We bought it so
Okay.
we said we got to build a warehouse on it. So I'm like, I can't sleep outside. I ain't that gangster yet. The tents and
Mm-hmm.
not that gangster. Not in them woods. Not yet. That's a lot of woods, boy.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I'd be paranoid. Like I can't. I don't know. I think I'd be good at that though. I think I could be.
I lived down south for a few years, man. It just take it's a different type of feeling. You just got to get used to it. When you come from the city, you used to everything, anything that make a noise, you ready to go. You know, you ready to do some shit. But when you down there, you just got to get used to everything that's going on, and you become at
Nah,
peace with it.
these crackers be shooting.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that too. But you.
I mean, I'm city boy, so I'm like, how about these niggas? What is this? So it's like, I think that's the only reason thing I got to get past is like, I not shoot back or something, like not say, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think when you own your own land, you're okay. It's once you get your fence up and you say trespass on this land, you will be shot. You know what I mean? Like shit like that, you'll be all right. It's just a matter of
And
knowing
this
the
is
area.
open. We just got this is like 100 acres
That's
and
what I'm
one house.
saying. Once you get your fence up, though,
That's a big fence. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure. I'm
yeah,
gonna.
I'm just letting you know. Once you get that line up, because it ain't got to be a big. It just got to be like the barbed wire just has to be up where they can't just cross over, and then anybody that's crossing over, they subject to be shot.
No, what I'm saying is I hear them. They don't even gotta be on our property. Like I hear them. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, shooting
Grrr,
and everything.
bang, bang, grrr. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right.
So what
Niggas,
they got like they must be out there at a range or something, shooting at
Yeah.
trees and shit.
hey, listen, Lozy, that's what I'm saying, right? Like that's my only adjustment that I'm making.
I'm gonna have to check in on your ass, make sure that you good down there, man. Where is it? Where is it?
In Maryland, the niggas
Maryland.
is
Oh, okay.
good.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's like, all right, they cool, but I hear that shit.
Mm.
You should be all right. You should be all right,
Yeah,
man.
hey, word. Listen, we not worried about it. It's the adjustment factor. Everything
Yeah,
is an adjustment factor. So it's like,
yeah,
if then you gotta learn how to. I think I might go sleep in the woods just so I can get the adjustment to that part of it. Once I adjust to the land,
mm-hmm.
then I'm good. You know what I'm saying I'll go run with the land. I'll be all right. I can
Yeah,
figure it. You know what I'm saying? Then I can start. You know what I'm saying? I'll get on to some different. I think I'm gonna need that little therapeutic sleep in the woods. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You gotta touch that earth, man. Get out there, be one with it. Get your feet in the dirt and everything.
I walk on
I
I walk barefoot.
say what?
So we walking barefoot out there.
Hell yeah. When I was down south recently, man, I took my shoes and socks. I was like, man, let me touch this fucking ground, man. I ain't touched this shit in so long. It's been a long
Mm.
time since I've been down south. So I took my socks and all that off. They was like, what's you all right? I'm like, man, I ain't touched the land in a long ass time, man.
Ain't no feel that's a better. That's a refreshing feeling.
Yeah, it's energizing too.
That's a fact.
Well,
Yeah.
we need to do that more. It's
Mhm.
good for us to do that, actually. Just grounding, feeling the electromagnetic
That feel.
pulse of the earth, the
Yeah.
feel that's in the earth. Like we are part of it, but we literally wearing rubber to keep us disconnected from that. And that's literally an insulation from electricity. So whatever little trace that we would get from walking barefoot on the ground, we don't get it because we wear shoes, which we
Rubber
need
stops
them.
electricity. That's a fact. Rubber
Right.
and the crack valves that you want to step on too. The needles, the dope needle.
Oh,
Now, now if I get something to put over my feet to rug around that shit, then I'll be all right.
exactly.
Because in my
That's why you
neighborhood,
gotta go to the
dope
country.
fiend needles, and the ground is like is you gotta go to the land because in New York City you got subways, so I know I ain't getting the electricity off the tracks. So it's
Mm-mm.
like you
Too
not,
much.
yeah, it's like we floating on water, so it's not really just that. Just for us to be alive on in New York right now is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing in itself. So if we get to go lay on the ground somewhere and get that electromagnetic fields, that's a blessing. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm about to go. I can't even lay down. I'm in the Bronx right now. I'm like, damn, I take my shoes off in the Bronx.
Shit, I'm from Chicago, and I will never do nothing in none of them city streets in Chicago. I gotta go to where it's some grass somewhere at best,
Yeah,
Uh,
unless
and
it's like the
even
park.
that,
Unless it's
and
like
even
Jesse on
that,
this park.
depending. Right, I was gonna say, and it depends on the park, because some of them
Mhm.
yeah,
parks.
back to Chicago. I gotta come out there. I got a couple people that hit me for some watermelons in Chicago, so I'll probably be
Slide
in.
on me, homie. Slide on them.
Yeah,
We here.
that's up. Hell yeah. They been hitting me like, oh, we want to get some watermelon. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, bring that slide on through. We here.
Definitely come chill with y'all, Shot Town.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm like, y'all want to go? Yeah, I want to go to the game.
You
So
want
yeah,
to go to where the Bulls game? That's what you said.
yeah, but I don't know who playing. I don't even know who play for the Bulls.
Man, we ain't going to no Bulls games right now, man. Have us sitting there depressed looking at that shit.
Oh yeah. See, I'm so caught up with the Michael Jordan. I'm Chicago Bulls fan. But it's trash now,
No,
right?
yeah, trash
Been
bag
bad
juice.
for a while. I
I
mean,
mean,
we had that little glimmer with Rose, but
ain't nothing worse than the Knicks.
oh yeah, you right. Sorry.
Ain't nothing. I used to bet my grandma rest her soul. She used to bet on the Knicks. I bet on the Chicago Bulls, and I used to get her money. I get my money. Give
Yeah,
my money. So it's
appreciate
like,
you, Grandma. Appreciate you donating.
see, when the Knicks beat the Bulls, grandma wanted her money. Grandma, let me get my money. She made sure she got hers.
Absolutely, shit. That was the era though. That was the era.
That was the era.
That was the era right there. That was really, really good times. Really good times. The food trucks. How many food trucks are there that you have?
Two.
Two. And are they out throughout the city all day, or is there a certain amount of hours that you do?
Man, we 24 hours, but right now we on break. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I'm tired, man. I had a long 10-year run.
Okay.
It's a I just gotta quit it. So we just right now we just supplying the stores. That's why I'm about to go. I'm about to go check on it right now. Go do some stuff and get it ready for. We run. So basically, we bag up outside every day. Like I got kitchens outside. You know what I'm saying? So we just make up the juices and stuff like that. We do deliveries. We still operating, but as far as like opening up, we gonna
Mm-hmm.
go back to the lock and open up, and then we gonna have another truck just swimming through the city. You know what I'm saying? Stopping at different locations, popping up at events. So we got one that's gonna be stationary, one that's gonna be mobile. We got a little strategy for how we gonna run the team. So
All right.
that's what we.
I ain't gonna keep you no more, man, because I know you got business to take care of, town business to take care of, man. Real, I appreciate you coming in and jumping on the podcast with me. Let them know all your information for Black Seed Brothers.
Appreciate y'all for having me and Black Sea Brothers. Catch us at Black Sea Brothers, gmail.com. That's it. We outside. Health Station. Health Station 101. Health Station 2.0. We outside. We in Harlem. We in New York.
Word. And with that said, remember the mission statement when you're striving for greatness. God never puts you in the driver's seat if it's taken. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done here. Y'all be good.
Yo, peace to you.
Yes,
Peace,
sir.
peace.